Hi, everybody. Good morning. Guests and fellow Toastmasters, a very warm welcome to the meeting number 264. I hope everybody are doing well today, and all the best to our Toastmaster for today, Paduka Kannan, and all the speakers. Before I kick start, uh, I am Chaitra Lakshminarayan, Toastmaster, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. As a Sergeant at Arms, it's my duty to highlight some key points for the meeting. The meeting is blocked for 2 hours, also urging you to stay for the entire duration to get the maximum benefit of it. Your video should be on and the audio should be off, and unmute yourself when you call to speak or need to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restrictions on speaking on these topics, at the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, we request all speakers and role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. Our club mission is we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. And yes, this is a little from my end. Otherwise, I'd like to hand over the stage to the presiding officer for today, Saurav Datta, DTM.
Thank you. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes.
Can you spotlight? I want to see this one.
Yes, you're audible and visible. Yeah.
Okay. So this is important because this is the contest stage, what we are going to use for the contest next week. So that's why we are doing our meeting today here to understand that how is it going to work out for us next week. So I hereby declare the meeting number 264 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club to order. So do we have any guests today in the meeting, Nancy? Okay. Hi, Basavraju. Okay, I think Basavraju is my daughter's friend's father, if I'm not wrong. Hi, Basav. Are you there? Can you spotlight if he's there?
Yeah, he has messaged yes.
Okay, so Basavraju, whenever you're ready, we can have your quick introduction. We will also, you can put your introduction on chat for the benefit of all of us.
Yeah. I think now you were able to hear me. Sorry.
Yes. We are able to hear you. Possible for you to come on camera, Basavraju?
Yes. 1 minute. So, are you able to see me now?
Is he on camera now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Basavraju. Yeah. So that is Basavraju. I know him personally. He is my daughter's best friend's father. So Basavraju, a quick introduction apart from that we are dads of daughters.
Yeah.
Anything you would want to add, please?
I am Basavraj. So basically from Karnataka. So currently working in Bangalore. So I have around 15 plus years of experience in IT industry. So working currently in Mercedes-Benz as a test manager. Yeah, looking forward, I was discussing with Saurav that going to the next level, what we can do, and Saurav suggested me to join here. Let's see what's going on. If I asked him some doubts, he told first join, then let's see later you can ask the doubt. You'll come to know what we are doing and all. So I'm eager to see that what's going on and looking forward to join you guys here.
Thank you so much, Basavraju. Thank you for joining us today as a guest. Any other guests we have? Yeah, so we'll come to that. And now I've got some exciting announcements to make that we have added 2 new members. We are actually adding effective 1st of February, that is effective tomorrow, 2 new members to the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. One is a reinstated member, Toastmaster Manoj Tadepalli, and he is joining back in Toastmasters with the Gabbys. I don't think he's there in the meeting today, right? Okay. So welcome Manoj in absentia to the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Welcome to the Gabbys family. And we have got one more member joining us. She has been a pretty regular guest in the last few weeks. In fact, she has accompanied me to Calcutta Toastmasters Club. When I was there in Calcutta, she was there with me at the Kolkata Toastmasters Club as well. And now she's joining us as a member at the Gabbys. She is my colleague and my team member as well in my company. So for the rest of the introduction, I would request Toastmaster Muskan Rahman to please come on stage and give a quick introduction about yourself.
Hello, so thank you for that amazing intro. Everyone knows about me through you very well right now. I think I don't need anything else to add up. You have said everything that I have planned to say, that I have did the Toastmaster Club session before too, and I have joined you in Calcutta Toastmaster. So you have covered up all the things. Let's just do this again. When we just do the introduction next time, please let me know that you are saying this all so that I can get ready so that I will write something different this time.
Okay.
So hi
Muskan, you can
everyone.
talk about where you are from, which school, college, your background, which place of the country, something about yourself, a little bit. Not a long introduction, maybe 30 seconds. I think you recently graduated, so you can talk
Yeah.
about those things.
So, hi everyone, I'm Muskan Rahman. I'm recently graduated, BCA graduate, and joined Sir's team. Sir was the first one giving me the opportunity to perform and get skills and knowledges from everywhere. And he is also the member who just let me know about this Toastmaster Club and everything so that I can get knowledge and do good in my career and also in my real life. And thank you for that. And I have well connected and get this all the sessions from last few weeks. I didn't got the time to join this, but yeah, this is a good opportunity for me, I think. And right now, as I am a member of Toastmaster Club, I don't think I got the opportunity to escape it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much, Muskan. So that is Muskan. One lesser known fact about Muskan, which she did not share. Muskan is also a professional model. So she is into modeling, and that's one part that she did not share. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to the Gabbys family, Toastmaster Muskan Rahman. And any other guests joined us in the meanwhile? No, right? But we have got a guest in person in the room. I don't know if I should call him a guest because he was our ex-member, he was our ex-club officer, and this is the place where I first met him. And this is where I am again getting him back. Not this place; it was in the second floor, but in the first floor again, where Toastmaster Puneet CK. Please come. Toastmaster Puneet CK was our member earlier. Are you still a Toastmaster? No. Okay, now he's a guest. So he's now guest Puneet. Puneet, please introduce yourself. 1 second. No.
Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. I am Punit. I am from Bangalore. I was an ex-member in the Gabbys club and some other clubs too. And now I'm excited to be here and looking forward to join Gabbys. Thank you, Saurav.
Thank you, Puneet. Now that's exciting. I didn't know that he's looking forward to join Gabby's back. I would love to have Puneet back. Puneet was a very active member of our club. He had participated in contests. He was a part of the XCOM. So thank you, Puneet, for coming and joining us today as guest. I'm just quickly going to pull up. The agenda just to make sure that I'm here. Okay, so now is the time. So we don't have a joke master today. Right? But how can we start a meeting without a joke? So anyone here who is up for taking this role impromptu? Do you have a good joke or a bad joke up your sleeves? It doesn't matter as long as you think it's a joke. Because even if it's not a joke, We will still laugh on it. Come on. Anyone wants to give it a try? Any joke that's kind of churning in your stomach? Is anyone volunteering, Nancy?
Yeah,
Muskan
Muskan
has raised
has
her hand.
volunteered.
Wow, Muskan, impressed. Okay. All yours, Muskan.
Oh, hello everyone. Actually, I don't have a joke, but I have an incident from last night. So I was very eager so that anyone just listen to me. Because when you don't have anyone to listen to you, it's like something is bubbling inside your stomach that you want to just yuck. Please listen to me, someone. So it was like I'm very curious about real life horror stories and all, and I love to watch them. But the second part is, in the other hand, I am really, really scared of hosts and all these horror places and real life stories too. But because I have the curiosity, I have that insect inside me that crawling like, please Muskan, watch me, watch me. So I go through the videos. I'm like, it's very fun. Until and unless I go to the bed, switch off the light, and be like, Muskan, it's time to sleep. And then it's be like, okay, someone is there. Okay, he said that someone was there when he switched off the light, following him. And it was like, I feel like, okay, no, I can't sleep. Then what I did, guess, no, I didn't remember any God, no Jesus, no Allah, no Hanuman Chalisa. What I did, I go through another video because I want to just do that time waste, not time waste, but just so that I just let go of feeling. So I go through the horror video again and the different one this time. So it was like the scary part is growing and growing and growing. But I'm so stupid that I'm still showing that and be like, okay, it's gonna happen. No worries. And I just waste my time yesterday night doing all this. So thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Muskan. Thank you. And see, your joke actually worked because we just now had two guests walk into the room. They heard that you are cracking a joke and they said, okay, I want to hear to Muskan. We missed hearing to Muskan, but let's not miss hearing about you. So why don't you come here and introduce yourself? Prithvi, right? Just a quick 30 seconds introduction. Please come. So we have a guest coming in our meeting. We have 3 guests today in our meeting. This is kind of a good start, I would say, in this new venue. One more guest is on the way. Wow. Okay, please.
Okay,
So we have got audiences online as well. So they're seeing you here.
cool. So good morning, first of all. So I'm Prithvi. Right now I live at Whitefield due to work. So yeah, I mean, something that I've always wanted to do was to sort of get to a place where I can speak and work on communication. So this was something always back in my mind. So I think during some conversation with one of my colleagues, it sort of came up that, there's something called Toastmasters. And I think for almost a month, it always took me to sort of sit down and really search for a place. And I did that yesterday. And yeah, I decided to come and check this place. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and Prithvi has also got his friend with him. Where is Prithvi's friend? He was here. Okay, he's shy. Okay. Okay. Sandeep Kulkarni, I see there is another guest who has joined us online. Sandeep, very quickly, can we get to know you? Please come. We are waiting for you. Yeah,
Hey,
we'll get it.
sorry, I was unable to unmute my speaker phone.
Yeah, please continue, Sandeep. No
Can you
problem.
please repeat the question, please? I just
I
joined
said,
right
just
now.
can you quickly introduce yourself?
Well, I am Sandeep Kulkarni. I am from Hubli. I am the founding president of Infi Hubli Works Toastmasters Club, the corporate club.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, and it's great to be a part with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandeep, for joining us. So Sandeep Kulkarni is already a Toastmaster. He's joined us as a visiting Toastmaster guest. Thank you, Sandeep, for joining us. So with this, I would want to start the meeting today. And before I talk about the theme, before I talk about the taking the meeting forward, let me make a couple of announcements which are related to Toastmaster. First of all, we have got the club contest coming up. So next week, we have next Saturday in the same venue, we are going to have the evaluation speech contest of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. And next to next Saturday, which is 14th of February, Valentine's Day, that is when we are going to express our love for speaking, right? And that is how we do it, by arranging the international speech contest. So we are having our international speech contest on 14th of February at the same venue. So all the Gabbys members, please remember the evaluation speech contest is on 7th of February and the international speech contest is on 14th of February. We are still open to getting nominations. Anyone who's a member of the club as on 1st of February 2027 can be 2026, I'm sorry, can be a contestant in these contests. For international speech contest, however, you also have the additional requirement of completing level 2 in any path, which means that you have to at least complete 6 projects seven projects to be a contestant in the international speech contest. The chief judge for both the contests is Toastmaster Suresh Madhavan, and the contest chair is a division director, Toastmaster Shashank Bhatt. Now, we also have the Gabbys Online Advanced Toastmaster Club contests, the sister club, which is happening on 10th and 17th of February. Those contests are online. So, Gabbys members, you are continuously getting the update. I would request you, please come forward. As you know, the Gabbys is a club that produces champions. For the benefit of the guests, I would want to know that ever since we started our club in 2020 till 2025, even till last year also, every single year the Gabbys has had at least one district contestant in one category. At least there has been no exception to that in any single year. So we have got area contest winners, division contest winner, district contest winners from this club, and now it is your turn to take the legacy forward. So please nominate yourself, come forward and participate. The second announcement is regarding the Distinguished Club program. So I'm very happy to announce that the Gabbys Online Advanced Toastmasters Club has completed 10 DCP points and has got more than 25 members, which means that they are well on course to become a Smedley Distinguished Toastmasters Club. So till last year, every year again, the Gabbys clubs have been President's Distinguished Toastmasters Club with 10 on 10 DCP points. This year, they have got a new category added, which is even above the President's Distinguished Club, which is called the Smedley Distinguished Club, and the Gabbys is going to qualify for that as well, the Gabbys Online. The Gabbys Toastmasters Club, we have got 8 DCP points. 2 more DCP points are right on the way. One, I'm looking at Nitin to bring in with his long speeches. There is one DCP point that Nitin will give us, I'm sure, and there is one point which will come from Distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel, one from Distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Pathak. So I'm really looking forward to these DCP points coming in, and so we will have a 10 on 10 on the Gabbys boards as well very soon. So that's what is exciting about this particular meeting, that we have got 2 clubs both inching towards, one already got the 10 DCP points, the other one is inching towards it. And with this, let me now not talk about the theme, because I don't qualify to talk about the theme, because we have someone amongst us who is actually living, breathing, building, rebuilding, breaking and whatnot with cars and AI in cars. So yes, we have heard of, there are certain people in this world who do such exciting stuff. Today we have got the opportunity to meet someone like this. Her work is such that she gets to live and stay in Japan. I know many of you are already Jay. I am always Jay about her, about the fact whenever you go to her Insta feed, you get to see exotic locations of the world, because she's always traveling. She's always in some nice country doing some nice things, somewhere scuba diving, somewhere bungee jumping and whatnot. And today she is here to talk to us about AI in the automotive sector. She is an absolute authority when it comes to this particular subject. She has worked with companies. She has been with TCS for more than 15 years now, and she has worked with some of the leading car manufacturing brands across the country who have been clients of TCS. She has been in the on-site location in Japan and in several other countries where she has visited for the purpose of work. Please welcome with a big round of applause our Toastmaster of the day for today, Toastmaster Paduka Kannan. Over to you, Toastmaster Paduka.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Sauradatta. Rise and shine, Gabbys. Yet another fine Saturday morning. It's good to meet you all again, right? So today we are going to talk about intelligence on wheels, right? So when I say cars or any vehicle, what is coming onto your mind? What do you think when I say cars or vehicles? I also recommend people who are not on camera to be on camera. So let's make the session a little bit lively, right? We are going to be here for another 45 minutes. So let's make it a little bit interesting and have fun as well, right? So what do you think when you hear cars? Like, what's coming onto your mind?
Luxury.
Sorry?
Luxury.
Luxury. Oh, okay.
Mode of
Any
transport.
other
Mode of transportation.
mode of transportation? Yes. Yes,
Road
Sandeep, you were
trips.
saying something?
No, I was also saying the same thing. It is a mode of transportation.
Mm-hmm. Mode of transportation. Okay. Anyone else?
Road trips.
Road trips. All right. Anyone more? Come on.
Speed.
Speed.
Second
Yes.
home.
Am I hearing it right?
Evolution.
Second home, we can say.
Evolution. No, okay.
Traffic.
You think evolution. Yeah, that's something. Yes. So
Traffic.
traffic. All right. So yeah, so if 10 years before, if someone says cars, right, you think speed, accelerate, something of that sort. But now it started good that we have started hearing about evolution. We have started hearing about Malathi has also stated this driverless cars, and someone talks about luxury, right? Because the automotive industry or the mobility industry, I would say, is going a once in a century transformation. That's what we call. I mean, it's like the entire industry is evolving, right? 10 years back, we call it as a hardware defined. People who know mechanical engineering well, they thrive in that. They sort of thrive in that industry. Like it's all about engine and then the powertrain and then the design of the car and everything, right? From 2018, right, it became more of a software defined, right? So we call it as mobile on wheels, where software was becoming a game changer in the car. Like that's the time when people started stating autonomous driving, like driverless cars, right? That's the time when like how you use mobile, you add features on the fly, you remove features on the fly, right? So we were like sort of re-architecting the entire architecture of the car such a way that you can add features on the go or remove features on the go, right? So is anybody is using any a car, if you're owning one, with the features like it can automatically brake or it can automatically go on a highway lane or something? Do let us know how is your experience as well. But in the meanwhile, that's how the industry is and is currently and was like right from 2018, I must say. But now should say, especially from 2026, we call it is an age of AI defined vehicles, or in other term, intelligence on wheels. Right? So first from the hardware defined to mobile on wheels, software defined, and now one step further or to intelligence on wheels, AI defined, right? So before going more about what is this AI defined, let's talk about what we are going to have in today's meeting. So this entire meeting is sort of divided into three parts. The first section is going to be a prepared speech section. Right? So we have some amazing speakers who are going to give speeches today. So do watch out and cheer them up as well. And number two, we are going to have a table topic section where there'll be table topics master, and it's more of the person will give you the topic, and then you just speak on the fly, right? It keeps you on the toes. And that's the time where anybody in this meeting can participate, right? And number 3 is going to be the general evaluation section, right? So what gets measured gets improved, isn't it? So similarly in Toastmasters, what gets evaluated, we get improved, right? And with that, let me call upon the general evaluator for today. I'm sorry, So let me call upon the general evaluator of today, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Pathak. So Nitin Pathak has been a Toastmasters for a while, and he has served an array of roles and clubs and districts. And he is someone who loves driving, yes, and loves football, cats, right? That's mine too. I have a cat too. And he's also kind of an extroverted geek. With that, over to you, the general evaluator for today.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster, for Toastmasters. Am I audible to the online audience? Can I get a thumbs up from anyone?
Yes.
Yes, great.
Yes, you're
All right.
You're
I will be serving as a general evaluator. In the world of AI, I am your guardrail. I am your responsible AI. I will be providing feedback to what has been spoken and shared on screen. Any person who will come on stage requires a feedback, warrants a feedback so that they can improve. And this is where me and my team of supplementary role players will help you to get ongoing on various aspects. Now, the 3 supplementary role plays which I have with me are the grammarian, timer, and listener, grammarian being the language evaluator. I would like to start with the timer for the day. Sunil Gupta, could you please share your objectives of your role?
Thank you, General Evaluator. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said, time is the ultimate destroyer of the material creations. So no one can deny the existence of time and no one can stop time. Therefore, the sooner you accept time, the sooner you will stop wasting your life. Good morning, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. As a timer, I am responsible for keeping track of the time taken by various speakers and role players during the meeting, with my 3 traffic lights, green, yellow, and red. Today, each prepared speech is timed for 5 to 7 minutes. I'll show the green light at 5 minutes, the yellow light, green light like this, and the yellow light at 6 minutes, and red light at 7 minutes. And there is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. For table topic speech, each speaker is required to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and I'll show the green light at 1 minute and yellow light at 1 minute 30 seconds and the red light at 2 minutes. And here there is a grace period of 30 seconds on upper side only. For speech evaluations, evaluators are allowed to take 2 to 3 minutes for evaluations. The green light will be shown at 2 minutes, the yellow light at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red light at 3 minutes. Here also, there is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. And please note that I will keep the red light up until the speaker stops speaking, and I will provide no signal, verbal or non-verbal, to indicate that your time is up. Any speaker who finishes before or after the grace period will not be considered for polling. I'll submit my report in the evaluation session. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Mr. Timer. For the benefits of the guest, the grace period means if you there's a stipulated time for qualification of each speech. Thus, if you cross the grace period, what all you speak on stage will be deemed disqualified for the purpose of voting, and that too happens in contests as well. So that's where the grace period is maintained, or how much time you can spend beyond the stipulated time provided to you. So when you're on stage, be mindful of that. Next, I'd like to call upon our language evaluator for the day, Puneet Surana. He's on stage, he's in the room, so please like to call him there. A big round of applause for a language evaluator.
As the language evaluator for today, it's my duty to keep a track of the language use, what went well, what could be improved, and where we succeeded as speakers. The word of today is pace, which means the speed at which you do something, walk, run, or anything. An example would be the pace at which autonomous vehicles are becoming a reality is exciting. With that, I shall get back to you at the end of the meeting with my language evaluator report. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Language Evaluator. Finally, the third supplementary role player, the listener for the day. I would like to request Priyanka Mehan to please introduce their role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hello, everyone. As the listener of the day, I will be paying close attention to what is being said, from speeches to evaluations and everything in between. And at the end of the meeting, I will pose a few brief questions to check how attentively we've all been listening. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. And finally, as part of my role, I'll evaluate each and every person who is on stage apart from the speakers, as they will be evaluated by the evaluators. In addition to that, our table topic master today is doing the project called active listening. So that means I'll be evaluating them as well for their role as per the objectives of this project. So that's from my side. Back to Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Pathak. So with that, let's talk a little bit more about AI. Right. So AI was invented in 1956. All right. So why do you guys think that it's been invented like 70 years before, right? So I would like to hear from you that why do you guys think now it's becoming viral? Why there is so much of hype about AI after 70 years?
Computation?
Sorry, computation?
Yes, I guess said computation.
Mm-hmm.
Complexity.
Hardware. Sorry?
Complexity, fear.
Okay. Complexity. Okay. And I can also see yeah. Sorry.
Advancement.
Advancements. Okay.
What did you say? Availability of data.
Mm-hmm. All right. So some good answers. And I'll give you a clue, right? So which company is one of the most high valued company right now in the world?
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, right? So that indirectly answers the question. It's majorly because of compute, right? So what AI needs is an enormous number of compute. But right now, we do not have that kind of a sophistication. But since there is a maturity, or I must say, there is an enhancement in the hardware, laptop.
We'll wait for. Okay.
Yeah. So with this, let's call upon our next. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible now.
Yeah, thank you very much. So with this, let's call upon the first speaker for today. So Toastmaster Rahul Swami is attempting his path of presentation mastery from level 1, project 4, and project with the purpose of evaluation and feedback. So timer, please note the speech timing is from 5 to 7 minutes. and the evaluator of Toastmaster Rahul. I know that our DTM Saurav Datta is on the room. So with that, Toastmaster Rahul Swami, the courage to speak publicly. The courage to speak publicly, Toastmaster Rahul Swami.
Good morning, the Gabbys, Toastmasters, and dear guests. I would like to ask you one question here. How many of you has spoken publicly before? Nice. I can see many of you guys have. Uh, Thank you so much. Guess what? I have also. And trust me, I can understand it's terrifying. Back in 2022, when I was attending one of my corporate event at my very first company, around 500 people were seated in the hall. My team director was on stage and he was giving presentation and delivering a speech to the gathering. It was a sales team and they were about to achieve their targets of the year. As I listened to him, I couldn't stop wondering, how is he so confident? I uh, uh, I was stunned, and he was answering every question clearly, concisely, and I couldn't see even a pinch of fear on his face. I turned to my manager and asked, Nitesh, how is Deepak able to give such a good speech and handle so many questions from the sales team? Then my manager Nitesh smiled. He was laughing and said that, ha ha ha, Rahul, it takes a lot of time and you won't be able to do it anytime soon. I was surprised. I was also hurt, but as an employee, what we have to do is, yeah, I was smiling, and I was saying like, okay. But then in the back of my mind, I was hurt, my ego was hurt, and right then and there, I made a decision. One day, I will stand on stage and speak confidently. I had little to no stage experience, but fast forward, um, in 2025, I had changed my company, and one day an email went out asking for volunteers who are interested in MC or anchoring role for the year-end event. I, with no experience, but something inside me said that this is your chance. Then I went into the interview for becoming the MC or anchor. I saw many experienced speakers there, and I was convinced that I wouldn't be selected. But somehow I was. And I was selected as a co-host with one of my colleague. Her name was Sushmita. Now came the real test. One day on the day of the event, I was well dressed and also prepared, but extremely nervous. My palms were sweating and my heart was racing. Sushmita looked at me and said, Rahul, are you okay? And I said, with a smile on my face, that yes, I'm fine. But deep down inside me, I knew how nervous I was. My heart was pounding. And as soon as we went on the stage, I saw almost 10,000 people and it started pounding harder. I could hear it clearly, lub dub, lub dub. And Somehow, I took 3 to 4 breaths and calmed myself, trying to remember why I wanted to be on the stage. Then I started speaking. Slowly, the fear began to disappear. Sentence by sentence, I was able to control myself, and later, in the event end, I said, phew, I'm over it at least. And in the gala dinner, many of the colleagues came to me and said, Rahul, you did a fantastic job. This made me realize something very important, that fear is not something which disappears by avoiding it. It is something which disappears when we face it. And the lesson from my experience is simple. We must do more of what scares us the most, because that's how we see our full potential and get the courage to speak publicly. Thank you, and over to you, TMOD.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rahul. I must say, at least my takeaway from your speeches, fear is we have to face our fears, right? To get through it is something I would say. So, with that, let's move on to our second speaker for today. So, Toastmaster Chitrangana Singh, right? So, she's giving a speech from her path team collaboration, level 2, project 3, which is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. I could also see her evaluated Toastmaster Ritu George in the meeting. Toastmaster Ritu, can you please confirm your presence?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So with that, Toastmaster Chitrangana Singh, the mentor who never came. The mentor who never came, Toastmaster Chitrangana Singh.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and visible. Please go.
All right. Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. You know what? I used to envy people who would say, my mentor taught me this. I used to think they have got some angel guide who is taking care of all their doubts and anxieties about whether they are spending their time on the right thing or not, who is simply charting out a path for them and they just have to execute. I used to fantasize about having a mentor who would transform my life and push me beyond my limits. But that mentor never came. But what came instead were dozens of unexpected teachers, all showing up at the right moments, even though I didn't realize it at that time. So let me take you back to 7 of those incredible mentors who shaped my journey for what it is today. Number 1, my first dance teacher. She was soft spoken yet disciplined. One thing I remember about her, which was truly remarkable, was she never lost her cool, even when somebody messed up. Not just once, not just twice, but repeatedly also. She taught me that that excellence is not about perfection. No. It's about holding your grace under pressure. That learning stuck with me so many days, even after I stopped being her mentee. Number 2, in college, I had I had my heart set on a seniors dance group. I really wanted to join it, but when she didn't invite me, that broke my heart. I ended up joining another group and discovered something profound. Sometimes the opportunities which you miss or the opportunities which break your heart actually lead you to somewhere where you truly belong. In that group, I made lifelong friends and learned that collaboration beats competition anytime. Number three, later, professional dancers taught me that complexity can be broken down into counts. Even the most intricate choreography can be simply broken down into small, manageable steps and be handled. Number four, at work, I finally worked up the courage to ask a very senior leader to mentor me. This was after a deliberation of many, many months. We did not connect very frequently, okay, maybe once every 6 months, but those conversations were deep and reflective. He actually taught me how to distinguish between something short term and transient from long term. When I shared with him my hesitation in talking to people, conversing, he was the one who suggested Toastmasters to me. Now, it's not like that idea was very new. I hadn't heard of Toastmasters. I had even joined one Toastmasters club before that and left it just after 2 months. But when a veteran in your area recommends something, it adds weight. At that moment, I knew that I have to stop looking for alternatives because nothing else is going to help me more than Toastmasters can. Number five, motherhood came. And all of a sudden, my friends became my teachers. They guided me through the journey of my pregnancy and my initial few months with my newborn. That taught me that mentorship doesn't have to be something like a formal connect, me coming up with problem solving struggles and somebody helping me solve them, etc., etc. No. It can be something as simple as someone just holding some space for your fears, where you can be as vulnerable as you want. Number six, even before this motherhood journey, my gym trainer, he taught me the power of positive self talk. Yes, we need to be consistent with our workout. Yes, we need to push our limits every single day to see results. But how do we even do that? By telling ourselves, yes, we can do it, even when every part of your body is telling otherwise. Your hands, your legs, all are paining. Yet, what you are saying to yourself is, hey, I have got this, just one more push. Finally, my most recent and consistent mentor is an AI. Yes, you heard that right. Large language models have been acting as a perfect mentor for me for so while now, for a long while now. And what I love about them is the unwavering optimism. Even when you hand over all the data and evidence of things going against you, their response would be, okay, let me chalk out a path forward for you. Yes, that is madness. Yes, that is illogical. But in a world which is quick to put you down, I have found value in a teacher who doesn't give up on me. So, through my experience with these seven mentors, there is one thing I have also realized that it took me a long while to understand that there's not going to be one single person who is going to build a big transformation in my life. No. Anyone can be my teacher, anyone can be a mentor, as long as I'm willing to learn and be curious. 2 3 years back, I got this feedback that one of my greatest strengths at work is asking great questions. Okay, feedback received. But what did I do about it? In the daily firefighting of work, I did not nurture that skill. Maybe that skill was helping me build a moat that nobody could take away. So, after this 7 months of maternity break, when I reflect on my journey so far, I have decided to one thing: January 2026 onwards. I am donning a hat of a lifelong learner. Because the question should not be whether you have a mentor or not. The question should be, are you paying attention? Because if you are, anyone in your journey can be your mentor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chitrangana. As someone who is on her journey to become an impeccable mom and communicator, I could able to generally, I was also able to resonate with you with respect to your mentor concept, where yes, AI is also my recent mentor as well, where I just go to everything to the ChatGPT and ask what I have to do next. All right, so we were talking so far about the vehicle evolution in the automotive industry. We talked about AI, how AI is evolving. So now let's talk about what is happening in automotive industry, like AI in cars, right? So number one is basically what we are going towards is that the vehicles can sense and it can perceive. When I say perceive, it means it can able to detect objects and it can also understand what that object is. Right? If of course it can, maybe so far it cannot understand Paduka is standing over in front of the vehicle, but it can at least understand there's a human that is standing in front of a vehicle. Right? And then it can decide what to do and act. Right? So for all these things, of course, that's the concept of driverless cars as well, right? But now with AI, with intelligence on wheels, even the non-living thing has to learn and evolve to sustain, right? So what it now needs to, we are going towards is it needs to learn from, the patterns of how the driver is driving, what the passenger listens to, all those kind of data, and it also needs to evolve and also sort of, it can enhance its performance as well. So this is all about the concept of AI defined vehicles, or I would say in simple terms, intelligence on wheels, right? But now, how do we build this, right? Again, there's a huge transformation in the how do we make products. Like now, this is not anymore a normal product. We call it as a digital product, right? Like how you have a watch. Similarly, car is a digital product. So long gone days where we have write all codes, thousands and millions of code lines. Now we are in an era where we take AI as our companion, not only as our mentor, but also as an engineer as well, like a teammate, where we use AI to do any kind of analysis or to do design, to do coding, to do fixing any code according to the compliance and the safety standards, also to do test case, to do validation. So it's more of right from the start where you do that concept, right, till the production. We infuse AI in every single stage. Right? So exciting times ahead. Now, if you need to enter into this industry, vehicles, but AI with in your industry, in any levels, let's see what you can do for it, right? But for that, let's take a short break right now. So right now the time is around 10:54. So let's take a 5 minutes break and maybe come around 10:59. We are short on time. So 10:59 it is. Right? So meet you after 5 minutes. So I would request our club music master to now sit like yes, music for us. So are we back? Some thumbs up. The members on the video, I could see you're there. Hi again. All right. So right, I could see from Muskan, Manasa, Priyanka. Thank you very much. And I hope Toastmasters and my dear guest in the room as well as joined back. So someone in the room, can you give me a thumbs up that can we proceed ahead? Okay, from Toastmaster Anand. But what about someone from the room?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
back.
Hello.
You're feeble again. You're not
We are all
audible.
here. We are all here.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's restart. Let's begin again. So we heard about vehicles. We talked about AI. We talked about how AI in vehicles. Right. So, but before going ahead, I would love to hear from you. Like, how many of you in the room or on the virtual are leveraging AI in any ways, right? From a chat GPT or as a part of your work? Yes, guest Toastmaster Anand. Anyone
To
else?
write, to check my grammar, I normally use AI. So one of the best tool.
All right, perfect. Manasa, right? Anyone else?
So Nitin is here in the room. Nitin
Okay.
Yeah,
has
sure. So I work at AWS. So in my work perspective, it's a lot of AI is used itself. For my personal part, I use AI to make itineraries of what to do, where to go. It is very good option to plan a 2-day trip somewhere. It's just wonderful just to get through the things easily.
Yeah.
All right.
If
So,
AWS does not use AI, that's a big concern.
all right.
Kamal Jain now has the mic. Kamal Jain also in the room. He wants to speak. Yeah, Kamal.
Okay.
So nowadays
Yes,
I am
Kamal.
using AI to just validate my stock selection, whether it is going right or wrong. So that's what I.
He's using AI to validate his stock selections.
Okay.
Prithvi also,
Okay.
you want to say something? One more, Paduka. Prithvi also in the room. Yeah, Prithvi. How do
Hello.
you use
All right.
AI?
Yes, please.
I sometimes sort of use AI to sort of evaluate my day. So sort of just dump everything of the day and then let AI sort of sort through it so that I don't have to like, I don't know, it sort of helps to sort of structure and then think what to do next.
Yeah, kind of using like for journaling, for the purpose of
Yeah,
journaling
correct.
is
Yeah,
what I
that's the right
understand.
word. But it's much more active where you're like talking, getting feedback, talking,
Yeah,
getting feedback.
His journaling, it's an interactive journaling. That's what he's using AI for.
All right. So, wow, it's good to know that the members in Gabbys are quite active, which is good because you have to go learn or you have to go along with the era, what the era demands, right? The time demands, right? But anyway, we'll talk more about it. I mean, of course, I did talk about the AI and vehicles and all. So let's see about how you can leverage AI in whatever format or way you want, either from a beginner level to someone who wants to change their career into it, right? Who wants to program AI in vehicles. So, what are the instruments or a small kind of a tips available on the public platform so that you don't need to spend a lot to be an AI engineer or to have a journey in the AI segment? But before that, let's move on to the second section of today, where everyone needs to be like quick or think quick on feet over here right now, and do please volunteer to our to the next section as well. So let's go to the table topic section, where I would like to invite our table topics master, Toastmaster Samita Kaur. So Toastmaster Samita Kaur is excuse me, sorry. So Toastmaster Samita Kaur is a women empowerment coach who has dedicated her life to building a confident communicators and future leaders. With a powerful background in teaching, leadership, and public speaking, she brings clarity, courage, and consistency to everything she does. Right. So with that, let me call upon our table topics master for today, Toastmaster Samita Kaur. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. This is the most exciting section where even if you don't have a role, you can speak impromptu and be on your feet. Think, organize your thoughts, express it. But before that, raise your virtual hand if you're online, and if you are in the room, please help those who are there to let me know who all are there, and we can give them a chance. Just a few rules that each speaker is required to speak for 1 or 2 minutes. You will get the signal from the timer. That is at 1 minute the green card, 1 minute 30 seconds the yellow card, 2 minutes the red card. After 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified, but the red card will still be on. All of y'all are ready? So, what are we speaking about? Today, we'll be speaking, most of the topics are on AI. A few topics other than AI is also there. Let me see. First, okay,
Can we
Toastmasters.
have some about four people, four guests, in the room, two of them ex-Toastmasters,
Okay,
hopefully returning Toastmasters, and two of them soon to be Toastmasters.
okay. So, returning,
So, so
let
can
us
we
give.
start with Puneet CK? Puneet was our club secretary, club treasurer of the GOT earlier.
Yes,
Puneet, yeah.
okay. Puneet, can I see you?
He's coming. Sure, I'm coming.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. Ready?
Yes, Samtaka.
Yeah. So, is AI a tool or a master?
There is a quote. It says, technology should always be a tool, should not be a master. The human should always be a master. But if you look at the current trend, the considering the AI, we are dependent on the AI. Our day won't start without an AI. Even if you do the Google search, there is a AI behind it. And now the ChatGPT, the tool that you're using, and the software tool, the chatbot that you, whenever any website that you go, there is a chatbot associated with it, and that is driven by the AI. So in this case, it is acting like a tool for each and everyone. But there is I think in the future there will be a time where AI can going to be a master. For example, I recently heard a news where uh, this there is an AI bot that is acting like a judge. Okay, whenever you go to you go to the court for dispute resolution, and during the time there is a judge, he saw in the human perspective and take a judgment. Especially in India, I have observed the judgment happening with the moral standards. But with the AI is coming, and the AI is taking the based on what is based on how it is being designed. So considering that the future is going to be in the future, I'm going to see the AI is becoming the master. But still, at the end of the day, it should serve the human. Otherwise, the purpose of the AI will get wrong. Uh, I think the human should be aware of what AI is doing and use it as a tool. Thank you for the topic, and over to you, table topic master.
Wow, such a lovely take. He spoke both about how it is a tool and how it is proving to be a master. This is something we all need to be very mindful of it. The next person, yes, who is the next Toastmaster in the room? After this, I'll give someone a chance from the online space. Is in the room?
Oh, yeah, please, yeah. Kamal Jain, Kamal Jain.
Yes, please come on the
Yeah.
stage.
Kamal is also our Kamal is also a returning, hopefully returning member. He also was a member of the Gabbys earlier.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, Sonika.
Okay. So, okay, another AI topic I'm giving you. Is AI power without purpose? Is AI power without purpose?
As per my understanding, this is quite possible. AI is powered without purpose as well, because any new technology or invention, when it comes into the market, it's up to the user how they want to use it. Like weapon, we can use it for our security. We can use it for to become a big don or criminal. Same way, I feel AI is also a weapon, which depends on user how they want to be use it. It can be purposeful. If I will start from internet itself, it is also a kind of weapon. Some people use it for the growth, learning, and our day-to-day help. Other one are using just wasting their times on surfing nonsense, something like that. Same way, AI also has the same kind of power, and it may be more wasteful because AI can share you a very negative thoughts or negative ideas, wild ideas as well, which someone wants to try. So when we use AI, obviously we should be careful whether in what direction we are using it. Second threat for AI, like security, we still it is not clear how secured is it is the data, and other side it is also a risk. So answer to your topic, table topic master, AI is power which may not be have a purpose as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So well said that it can be a weapon. It can be used as you want. It can give you purpose. It can be used in the best possible way, or it can be used in the worst possible way, where you don't use it purposefully. And the uh, tool that you have, which is very powerful tool, can become something which will be destructive to us. Well said. Okay, let me pick up. Muskan, will you take up a topic? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
If your car could speak, if your car could speak to you, what conversation would you have? It's in the chat box also.
Okay, so thank you for the topic. As we are talking about intelligence on wheel, we often think of high-speed supercomputers is on highways, like so. But true intelligence is knowing how to manage your pace, I guess. So if I could talk to my car, it would be something like that. I won't want it to be that super cars and all that we imagine in our unicorn world, bubble world we used to be when we are child, because I want that some experience are different which we should experience in practical life and not make everything automated. That fun, that magic that we have used to be have in our old days are missing nowadays because of all automation and all. So a smart car doesn't just go 100 mph, it adjusts its pace based on traffic, weather, safety. And similarly, in our lives, we often feel pressured to move at a frantic pace. We think being intelligent means being faster. But real intelligence, the kind we practice at Toastmaster, is about finding the right pace for our personal growth. So, whether you are accelerating towards a goal or slowing down to enjoy the scenery, ensure your pace is driven by purpose. And that's what I would like to say on this. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Yeah, an interesting take in how you spoke about speed. Yeah, and that is what you'll be speaking to your car. In the room, we have two guests.
Yes, we have got Prithvi and Anirban. So we can first have Prithvi.
Prithvi.
Yeah. Yes, he's coming on stage.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Prithvi. Can
So,
you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, if your bike had emotion, how would it react to the potholes and traffics?
Okay. Um, okay. First of all, thank you for the topic. I suppose back in our mind, we always, when we take our two-wheeler on the pothole, we would sort of imagine the sort of pain if it did really could express, sort of go through it. And trust me, I mean, Bangalore roads are a very good testing ground for really seeing how any vehicle can endure something like this. And I suppose my two-wheeler would always try to tell me that, okay, listen, you know, we're doing this journey together. Let's not forget that as much as I go on the potholes and really take the brunt, you're also going to feel it, even though however good the suspensions nowadays are, especially in my Honda Activa. I mean, it makes sure that I also feel all the bumps that my two-wheeler does. So I wouldn't be surprised if the emotions, I mean, it's a bit interesting because you sort of are asked, how do I say? The purpose of the two-wheeler is to sort of take us from one place to another. So I think it would be a much more sympathetic trying to say us that, okay, listen, I know that you know I have to take you from one place to another, but keep in mind that let's not keep pushing every time we see a pothole and thinking that you can just overspeed over it. So yeah, thank you. That's all.
Thank you so much. Yes, your bike would definitely have all these emotions and thoughts going on in its head while you are driving in Bangalore's traffic. The next person I'll call is Anirban.
Anirban. By the way, Samita,
Yes.
just FYI, Anirban is also a Bengali.
Okay.
Anirban, please come. Yeah. Because your TTM is also Bengali. Okay. So if you want to give a topic related to Bengal, why not?
Okay.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you
Okay.
for
So let me give a Kolkata based topic. Trusting a driverless car in Kolkata.
okay. Driverless car in Kolkata. See, Kolkata have actually is basically we need to means describe some taxi like that is a car. Every car have. I mean, if some I mean, driverless car will be there, then it's so much hectic because Kolkata have so much jam. Some areas is lots of jam in this area, and if this area have without driver, is car is without driver, then it's try to difficult to handle it, and it's some more chances to accident like that. This is the things, and also some like that actually. Thanks for it.
Okay, thank you. So, driverless car in Calcutta will be very difficult because of the traffic and the way it is driven there. Very well said, very well said. Yes. Now I'll take up someone from the online space. Yes, Mansa.
Yes. Yep.
Mansa, the topic that Mansa, can you please come on camera?
Sorry, I will not be able to turn on my video. Sorry.
No, okay. No issues. Actually, it's easy for us to pin the speaker.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's okay. Um, the topic for you is Google knows me better. Google knows me better. It's in the chat box also.
Thank you. I had recently come across this. I was searching something in the Google for booking an hotel for my trip. And all of a sudden, after 2 days, it started giving me a suggestion. Then I felt like, okay, Google is already tracking me what I'm doing. Yeah, I have to be very careful on the information which I am entering into the Google. And you should maintain that boundary and the barrier, that it should not take out all my personal informations and leak it out. Yeah. So when it comes to AI, Google and all, the security is the key. Yeah, we had to maintain that data privacy. Otherwise, it is going to be a big problem. Yeah. And Google, of course, we had to use it whenever it is required, but it is always better to use any technology wisely. Yeah, the technology should not override us. Yeah, we should have that control on the technology and wisely use it whenever we need it, unless it is going to be very, very tough. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Answer. Yes, every time if we are searching for something or whatever we have searched, so Google knows us much better than we know ourselves. You spoke really well and told us how we should be careful. We all should be. This is the last topic. Malti, do you want to pick up this topic? Yes. Your topic slightly different. Career without a degree. Is it possible? Career without a degree.
Can you repeat the topic?
Career without a degree. It's there in the chat box also.
Okay. Yeah. I think it is possible. Career without a degree is possible. In India, we have this traditional way of completing 10th, 12th, and then either a professional degree or the arts degree, and then getting into some career. This is the way that in the Indian system, education system, we have it in this way. But if you see in other countries, foreign countries, I see there the knowledge gives more importance than the degree. So I feel that's a right way of taking a person into a job, more than relying on just the degree, but considering their real knowledge or the practical applicants of their knowledge, and then based on that evaluating the person and taking into a job would be better than just considering the degree alone. I actually seeing that India is also going into that trend now. If I see currently in all our colleges, previously colleges used to have only the actual curriculum which is based on only the strict syllabus based. With the syllabus will be only based on some theoretical based study will be there. But now it is changing into a way where they are getting more practical or more applicant where they can apply the knowledge whatever they have learned, and based on that they are trying to get into a job market. So India is also getting into that line, and I feel degree should not be a criteria for getting into a specific career. It should be based on real knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much. With the advent of AI, you have very well said that in other countries we see, and in India also, we are seeing it that slowly with the advent of AI, knowledge is everywhere. Knowledge which was confined to the universities and colleges, today knowledge can be got online easily. And that's the reason it is becoming more common to find very young people learning something online, making sure that they have the correct knowledge, and then without the degree also trying and making a career for themselves. With that, we come to the
Samita,
Yes.
can we
Yes.
have the last topic for our Sergeant at Arms, Chaitra?
Okay,
He's
okay.
there in person in the room.
Okay, she's there in person. Okay. Chaitra. Okay, the last topic for you. Chaitra, just, yeah. Can you hear me? Ah, yeah.
Yes, very well.
Okay. Okay, Chaitra. What would you like AI to automate in your life? What are those few things that you would love AI to automate in your life?
So for those who don't know me, I'm extremely lazy. So I might want the AI to automate my entire life. Yes, I would very well be pleased with the fact that it automates my entire life. Be it from waking me up to putting me to sleep as well, because I struggle so much to fall asleep. So I would be happy the AI sings a lullaby and put me to sleep. Morning, I wish the AI brushes my teeth and bathes me. I'd be more than happy for it. I'm a very open person, so I'd be very happy for AI to, give me a tech talk in the morning, prep me up with work. I'm a lawyer by job, so I have a lot of files to read. I have a lot of cases to be looked into. So I want it to be doing my briefing in the morning, have all of those sorted up. I am a person who does something to do with anti money laundering, so I need to be always careful with my clients. So I want AI to always find the best facts and give it to me and say which is dangerous and what's a red flag and what not. See how complex my job is, and my character does not fit my job at all very well. So it's a very big struggle for me, in fact, to wake myself and put myself to get some job done. It's a struggle only I know. So I'd be very happy the moment there's an AI like this in the market where I can pick it up. I'm going to be the first one who's going to be there, sell everything that I have and pick this one up, because this is my soulmate. I've been looking for it for life. I'd be more than happy to find one AI such as this and be with. Maybe I'll sidelight my husband a bit there and tell him like it's time for you to take rest, because there's a person who does better job available now in the market, and tell him like you can rest and delegate all the responsibilities to the AI, because looks like he's not able to do a better job in waking me up or putting me to sleep or helping me get my chores done. Thank you.
Wow, such a wonderful take on what. Yes, RTO mode is working with cars, I know, but whoever in the room is working with AI, please take up this, because she, and I am sure hundreds of us like us would definitely like an AI who would wake us up and put us back to sleep, and in between do all the work, automate it, and just make us free. And we will be there to enjoy our life without doing anything. With that, over to you, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Paduka.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Samita Kar. I must say it was quite an interesting and engaging section. And to to Chaitra and to Samita, I must say there is already AI. You have devices. It's true. In fact, not everything, but it does so much of stuff that whatever you're already saying. Like if you have an Alexa device, an Echo Dot or something. In fact, I have one, and well, that's the one that wakes me up in the morning. And I can't even use it like an alarm where I can just switch it off. It has its own routine, and even it puts me down to sleep. And especially for lawyers or writers, um, you may need to look into AI more, because there are applications that do such kind of activities that whatever you're exactly stating already, right? So with that, so let's talk about if you wanted to use AI or leverage AI in your profession, or you wanted to get into this AI field. There are two major points I want to say. So first, let me address people who wanted to leverage AI in your field. You must need to understand that domain knowledge is more critical, right? For a successful adaptation of AI, it is always domain knowledge plus AI. In the sense, let's say if I wanted to apply AI in automotive field, automotive domain knowledge plays a very crucial role. So if you have an expertise in your industry, try to learn AI and try to learn the applications of AI so that you can infuse AI in your work successfully, right? So, and for that to do, for example, definitely I must say there are a lot of tools, courses, there are a lot of free courses available in the internet. I think there is, but what I would recommend is if you're starting, do enroll in a university or a particular course so that you will have a systematic learning, right? Because this technology has a huge potential, right? So it's better to learn the basics right, to work on the long term. And also you have various tools like Hugging Face website platform. You get free models, different kind of AI models, and it also gives you a space where you can develop your own UI. You can connect with the models and you can do a lot of programming. everything is for free, right? So, and it also gives at least some basic GPU compute so that you don't need to pay for it. But of course, you need a very high performance compute, the one that recent NVIDIA's one, then you need to pay for it. But for the basics, for the learning purpose, it's already available for free. And apart from this, the Google also have a lot of courses, and of course, we have ChatGPT, Gemini. There's so many tools and platforms available for you where you can leverage it without spending much from your pocket. Right? So this is for learning. And number two, if someone who wanted to use AI in a daily work, like let's say ChatGPT, someone said, I wanted to use it as my coach, right? So you need to learn about prompt engineering techniques, right? Of course, AI can give results, but what is important is, do you need a 20-30% result, or you need a 60-70% more accurate results, more efficient, right? So we call it as a prompt engineering techniques, where there are 20 plus techniques. At least one simple one, which I can tell you right now is, let's say you're asking about a particular domain, okay, or anything on with to ChatGPT. Like for example, let's say you're asking it to act as a coach. So give prompt first as my mentor in wellness and nutrition. And then you can ask about all the different questions about your diet plans or nutrition or things like that. Even if for the lawyers, if you wanted to know, and do some analysis from the law aspects or something, again, mention in the very first segment, act as a lawyer or an expert in the lawyer. Some such kind of a prompt that will give you more efficient results, right? So we talked about how you can use AI simple, and also how you can infuse AI in your domain. And especially if you want to get into an automotive industry, then domain knowledge is very critical. And also leverage all these tools so that you can ramp up your AI knowledge quickly. With that, we have come to the section, the final section for today, and I would say the most important section for the Toastmasters meeting is the general evaluation section. So I would like to call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster, DTM Nitin Pathak. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster. We'd like to start with the speech evaluation, and the speech evaluation for the first speaker will be Saurav Datta. Since he's in the room, we request Saurav to please come on stage and deliver the feedback for speaker number 1.
Can we put the speaker on spotlight, Chaitra? Speaker, timer, and the stage. You want help? I'll do. You can remove Paduka from spotlight. She is tired smiling on the screen. Timer, that blue card. And the stage. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Okay. Rahul, it takes a lot of courage to come on stage and talk about your vulnerabilities, talk about things that you are not good at, talk about things that made you nervous, makes you nervous, and continues to make you nervous. It needs a lot of honesty, sincerity. And I appreciate you for doing that, because it's not easy. A lot of us love to come on stage and talk about our achievements, our success stories, the rags to riches stories, how we made brilliant things in life, how we built brilliant things in life. You talked about your fear, you talked about what held you back, and you talked about how you were able to overcome it. We had a wonderful message in your speech that the best way to overcome your fears is to face them. I know this line has been told many times and will be told many times in the future by many people across the world, but the truth still prevails. The best way to handle fear is to look straight into the eyes of fear. Lovely message, Rahul. Now, this particular project that you're attempting, you are looking for my feedback because you want to apply this feedback in your next speech, right? And that's how you will grow as a speaker, because you're already made up your mind to become a great public speaker. So the first thing, Rahul, is pronunciation. I know this is something that the grammarian will probably also bring up, but I think when the title of the speech, the core message of the speech itself gets suffered because of pronunciation, it is important that as an evaluator, I point it out. Publicly is not a word. It's publicly. Now, you will find in certain dictionaries the word publicly, unfortunately. But if you dig a little deeper, you will find that publicly is a wrong English and it's not a word. So I would request you to change the title. When you say, don't say publicly, say publicly, right? Because we are into public speaking, right? Second is the choice of some of the words during the course of your speech. I will talk about one particular word where you said he did not have an inch of confidence. Now, confidence is not something that you can measure in inches, right? You can say an ounce of confidence or a hint of confidence. So we have to see, confidence actually cannot be measured like that. But what is the unit that can best describe confidence? That is something that you should pay attention to. And in terms of your delivery, I would expect a little bit more emotions to come onto the screen when you're talking about your success stories, when you're talking about your failures, when you're talking about your fears. I would expect you to bring those emotions to life. But today's world, one of the best advantages that we have is AI, right? As we are talking about. So what you can probably do is record your speech, give it to ChatGPT, and ask it to make recommendations in terms of pronunciation. And you will be amazed to see the kind of changes that you can easily make and take your speech to the next level. So to sum it up, add emotions, work on your pronunciation, and keep sharing stories where you actually overcome your fear and keep inspiring us. Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh Datta. Next, I'd like to call upon our second speaker and the evaluator. Speaker is Chitrangana Singh and evaluator Ritu George to please spotlighted. Ritu, can I have a quick audio video check meanwhile?
Yes.
Things are being
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible. Thanks.
Thank you.
And are about to be visible as well.
I'll wait till I'm visible.
Wonderful. All right, over to you.
Thank you. Toastmaster Chitrangana, you're a very engaging and eloquent speaker, and which was displayed once again through the energy that you bring to the stage. With your impressive body language, you bring in vocal variety, you pace your speech very well. You brought in subtle humor. I found that really interesting, where you said AI gave me unwavering optimism. It's madness, it's illogical. So there in few places you brought in some subtle humor, which was nice because it keeps the thing light and you don't get overwhelmed with a lot of intense messages which lie ahead or which were throughout the speech. And as regards your purpose on mentoring, the mentor who never came, you justified that by talking about 7 people, 7 teachers who brought in various learnings for you. I resonate with that entirely because I have also never had a mentor which brought that breakthrough journey for me which was path, like how you mentioned, which was carved for you. So similar experiences. I also have learnings from teachers, not mentors per se. So coming to how you can better your speech. While you had 7 mentors, 7 teachers, I beg your pardon, I would like if you can make it to 3. Just follow a rule of 3. It was too many, one too many. One too many things to remember, one too many experiences. While they were all beautiful ones and each brought a special element of learning, I would have still preferred you shortlisted, if you had shortlisted it to 3 key ones, the deepest ones, which are closest to you. For me, I would have maybe picked up the first dance teacher, which brought grace under pressure, because that's a very beautiful characteristic to have lifelong, not in just your social situations, but even professionally as a human being. So it's a very deep skill to have, which very few people have. And the second maybe could have been your workplace, your deep conversations, where you reflected, where you had short-term, long-term clarity of goals. However, there, if you could have brought in an example like where did you get that clarity? One aspect of that would have been a little more enlightening for us to understand you better as a mentor. And the third one, maybe the AI, because it is the topic, it is the need of the hour, and it is going forward the thing which will be the most prevalent. So if you could have included these three or whatever else you resonate with most, I would have really enjoyed that. Eventually, I would have liked a little bit of summary, like the three main things that really stood out for you, whether it was grace under pressure or reflect with refinement with your workplace or unwavering optimism. These three were your learnings going, over the years. I would have really enjoyed that. And all in all, a good speech. You're a good speaker. I wish you all the best for your other projects coming up. Thank you. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Madam Evaluator. VP membership. I'd like to request the spotlight to be sorted before we proceed.
Yes.
We have one more project today. It is the active listening project, but I like to give their feedback in part of the total evaluation, which I'll do for the entire meeting. Meanwhile, I'd like to call upon the supplementary role players. Would like to start with our language evaluator for the day, Puneet Surana, to please provide your input. Pardon? Yeah, because it's time. So yeah, please.
Hello all. As the language evaluator, I have two roles. One is to be the R counter and the second is to be the grammarian. I'll start with the R counter report. We had a flawless meeting. I didn't have much work. I will quickly run through the flawless speakers. The general evaluator so far has been flawless. The table topic master was also flawless. Members who had 0 to 5 crutch words used are, you know, so what, and some miscellaneous ones are the speaker 1, speaker 2, Toastmaster Rahul, Toastmaster Chitrangana. Both evaluators, DTM Saurav, Toastmaster Ritu, were using 0 to 5. Table topic master Prithvi and table topic master Malti and Toastmaster Chaitra had 0 to 5. 5 and above, 5 to 10 crutch words, Toastmaster Muskan, Toastmaster Anirban, Toastmaster Manasa, and 10 plus crutch words were used by Toastmaster Malti, Toastmaster Prithvi, and Toastmaster of the Day, Paduka Kannan. Coming to the language evaluation today, we had quite a few rhetorical devices being used. Some of them that I was able to measure were alliterations, similes, triads, metaphors, anaphoras, and antithesis, and rhetorical questions. I'll run through a few of them. How was he so confident is a rhetorical question because audiences were not expected to answer. Anaphora, my ego was hurt, I was hurt. Another anaphora, sentence by sentence. An antithesis, this is my chance. Fear isn't something that disappears by avoiding, but fear is something that disappears by facing. Another beautiful antithesis. Intelligence on wheels, our theme was a metaphor. We infuse AI in every single stage was a beautiful use of English language. There were a few more beautiful usages. Unwavering optimism. Classic music master, a club music master, my bad, and leveraging AI were also beautiful usages. Maintain boundary and barrier. The truth still prevails were good usages of English language. A few more rhetorical devices that were used. Teaching leadership, public speaking was a triad that was used. That fun, that magic was alliteration. It can, followed by different aspects that a speaker had used 5 times in a row, was alliteration. What's a red flag and what's not is a rhetorical question. This was AI. AI is my soulmate was a metaphor. And the word of the day, finally, was used 5 times by Toastmaster Muska Rahman and once by Ritu George. If you don't remember, the word of the day was pace. With that, I hand it back to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Mr. Language Evaluator. Next, we'd like to call upon our timer for the day, Sunil Gupta, to please present the report. Rams, could you please highlight the timer for today?
Okay.
Sunil, over to you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, General Evaluator. Can I share my report, or I should read out? Okay. I'll tell you only the disqualifications. So today we have 2 disqualifications. One is in prepared speech section and one is in table topics speech section. In the prepared speech section, Chitrangana Singh exceeded the time by 10 seconds. And in the table topic section, guest Arivan was under the time by 10 seconds. So these are only 2 disqualifications. Apart from them, all are qualified. Congratulations to them. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Mr. Timer. Finally, the last supplement role player, our listener for the day, Priyanka Mahan. Could you please, Priyanka Mahan, could them please be spotlighted?
Hi, so I'm ready with my 6 questions and hope you're ready for the rapid fire round.
Yes, certainly.
How many new members were added to the Gabbys Toastmaster Club effective February 2026?
2.
Correct. When
Audience
was
everybody
Gabbys
answers.
Club formed?
There's an audience answer, 2020.
Again, correct. When was artificial intelligence invented?
Around 70 years ago.
So we
And
have an
that
answer from
was?
the audience, 1956, the correct
Okay,
year.
great. How many mentors did speaker Toastmaster Chitrangana have?
7.
An answer
Great.
for this.
Where is Toastmaster Paduka currently based in?
Calcutta.
Sorry?
Calcutta.
Japan, right. Before starting off, how many questions did I say I had for you?
Guys, I'm not based out of Japan. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were introduced.
I live in Bangalore. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Before this is the last question. Before starting off, how many questions did I say I had for you?
6 questions.
Good, correct. Okay, that's all from me. And thank you for being a great audience.
Thank you so much, Madam Listener. And would request the certain arms to use the spotlight. All right, we'll begin the evaluation by our third project for today, which was active listening conducted by our table topic master. So Samitakar, great job and congratulations on completing this project. As part of active listening, it shows when you showcases once we are a table topic master, how attentively are we listening to the speakers who are speaking on stage. And they did a wonderful job of summarizing of every speaker when they came on stage, what they were talking about, had a one-line summary for it. So even when they went back, an audience can relate with what they spoke about. In addition to that, as part of their role of table topic master, they introduced with a good briefing of what this role entails. They managed to tell about the timing, what it means, the constraint of timing, and what is the expectation out of the speakers. While they have conducted this, there are a few items which I feel could be utilized for the table topic speaker in their role. And speaking about the role in first, as the word of the day is introduced while back, and we also had a break, it is a good practice to reintroduce the word of the day so the table topic speakers could potentially incorporate the same in their table topics. In addition to that, one more thing is always useful. A table topics is a chance to showcase your best speakers on stage. So when we are calling for the first speaker, instead of calling for the first speaker, just know whom amongst the audience we can bring on stage to set the tone of table topic. So just have first table topic speaker ready and then call for the subsequent volunteers. So we have a good balance on expectations set correctly. Lastly, today we did not have a table topic evaluator. So there's an opportunity to step up. While we are providing a summary for our feedback, there's always an option of adding one grow on for each and every speaker as well. So that there's something takeaway for them as well, that what they did well and what they can further improve on. So this is what was done from your role, but congratulations, great job. And the topics were really in line with the theme, and people could speak on it. That's the best part about it. So it's not something which found too complicated, too devious, but seemed very answerable itself. So great job over there, Samita. Now we'll go for the overall evaluation of the meeting. One thing we do really well as Gabbys is start on time, and even today with all the things that we have changed of our physical presence, we have a different setting, different location, but we started on time. And I would like to give a massive round of applause to our club president and club VP Education, Saurav Datta and Nancy Goyal, to do it. So the big round of applause for setting things up, even though people were just haphazardly reaching in at the time. For a Sergeant at Arms, one of the great things they did today, while they were got stuck in the Bangalore traffic, which is for almost all of us a lot of times, they still managed to join virtually, step in, do a workaround, and start the Sergeant at Arms portal. So wonderful job that with the quick thinking over there and continued with the role. So even if we have challenges, we were able to overcome them, showcased by the Sergeant at Arms. A presiding officer conducted the introduction of guests and also welcomed our new members. Most importantly, they highlighted the business section, the key part that we have our contest coming up. So they added and ensured that all the key aspects are covered from our presiding officer's role. So this section ended at 10:20 a.m. So we have good enough time for our overall scenario. And yes, the joke master of the day was also impromptu. So good job. Thanks, Muskan, for stepping up. It's not easy to say jokes specifically on an impromptu setup. So good job over there. Now our Toastmaster of the day brought a theme which is very in line. People are aware of it, using it. So we know AI, what it means. And you started with an engaging setup, just started with a lot of Q&A and ask questions. One of the key things which you also did was your opening had a transition. And that was when we are talking about cars, how it transformed from a mechanical engineering to a software engineering setup. And there's a different take on cars, building cars itself as well. Good job over there. And your overall Toastmaster theme had a takeaway, which again is useful at the end of the section. You were able to give our audience what they can do, how they can learn, what are the various options available for someone who want to modify the same. One more thing you did wonderful was the introduction of speakers. On Toastmaster, one of the things which we follow, one of the rules we follow is when we call upon a speaker, it's speaker, title, speaker name. And they followed it for both the speakers. So good job over there as well. Now, things which we probably can improve on for our Toastmaster of the day is one of the things I will say is time management. And you had 3 sections of audience interaction. So apart from the content which you spoke on, there were 3 sections where you had audience come in and speak. Think of it, can we reduce them to 1 or 2, maybe 1 if preferably. So you have enough content from your part, and we're not, over engaging and overstretching the time which we have received for our role. Then we'll like to speak about our speech evaluators, starting with our first speech evaluator, Saurav Datta. I liked that the highlights they added was how would have improved and made an impact on the speech, the key elements. Now, if someone is on stage, how that would add value for their speech, and the point that their speech, if it was having correct pronunciation, will be more valuable on how they're speaking, is really useful for a speaker who is speaking on something impactful, something meaningful for them. You don't want the message to get lost on these premises. So good job over there. Next thing, which I would like to give a feedback to Saurav, and considering that we have a contest next on stage, is your posture on stage. Most of the times, it was very slanted, one side leg down, one side leg up. So would recommend our speaker to have a standard straight erect posture so it seems very professional in itself as well. Our next speech evaluator, Ritu. Again, good part of adding value that having 7 points to take away is something not very easy to grasp. It's always good to have a 3 or a 4. Rule of 3 is always work, but a crisp, shorter number of things to take away is useful. A feedback for Ritu would be, it's a sandwich method, right? We'd want to ensure that our sandwich is balanced. We should not have more filling and less bread. So even though you provided a lot of feedback, apparently 4, but there were not enough points which were of highlighting and commendations. If we ever feel that there are a lot of feedback which we want to give to speaker, it's always good to have a 2-2-2 setup on stage, with 2 commendation, 2 recommendation, and 2 commendations again. And on offline, you can provide more feedback which you feel speakers could use on. So you will keep your report crisp as well. Apart from this, next was our language evaluator, Puneet Surana. Wonderful job done with keeping a track of R's and ums, and also the lot of rhetorical devices which were added, and you kept track of that. One thing which we could improve on, if we are highlighting who is the good usage, we can also say who did it. Like, it will always be useful to have a name heard that this person did that and spoke well. And listener, I like the role, and I also like that bonus question which you had in the beginning, from which was a trivia from your own role itself. So liked it that you started with how many questions I'll be asking. You mentioned a number and then wanted to know not was audience were attentive earlier, but also attentive now. So great job in obtaining that. So that's from my side, and almost on time. So that's from it, and would like to call upon our Toastmaster of the day. Back to you, Paduka Kannan.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Pathak. With that, so let me conclude the session for today, where, just to summarize first, is we saw about evolution in the auto industry, we saw about how AI is being evolved, and we also talked about how AI in the vehicles are being used, and how we are also building vehicles using AI, with a little bit of a tips on a regular usage of AI. Right. So to conclude, what I would like to say is the day isn't far where our bikes have emotions, right? So that time we don't need to predict how the bike will react when it sees a potholes. You may actually get to hear as well. So if you're in a non-automotive industry, my request is, especially considering the pace in which the AI is being growing exponentially, is for you to be aware, right? Awareness is very critical. So be aware and about the technology, how the technology is used in the vehicles, know its limitations, and so that we will be able to leverage it in a positive way, morely with respect to ethically and responsibly as well. With that, thank you for everyone's patience listening, and you were quite interactive as well today. With that, let me hand it over to our presiding officer for today, DTM Sauradatta.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Paduka Kannan. And yeah, I hated to break it to all of you. Paduka is in Bangalore. I said she is, a lot of time she spends in Japan. I don't know why you felt that that she is in Japan right now. Okay, good one. Any of the guests here who did not get a chance to speak during the table topic and would want to share your thoughts here? I know Basav Raju, you were there, right? Basav, are you still there? Can you just check if Basav Raju is there?
Yeah, available.
Yeah, hi Basav.
Yeah.
So, quick observation on the meeting. Any feedback? How did you like it? What did you find? How did you find it?
Yeah, I was there from the beginning. I think I was listening entire, when it started, and you guys are continued. Interesting topics are taken, and basically they're explaining what topic today has been selected, and there are some opportunities. Some guys are regarding the they're trying to talk about some kind of whatever task has been given to them. They are very interested, and then they're trying to put the best of them. And today is the first session. I think there are a few open points I can discuss during offline.
Sure. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Basavaraju, for joining us. Anyone else online who would want to share their thoughts with us? Any of the guests? If not, I would want to have Prithvi, one of the people who are new Toastmasters, and one from both of you. Maybe Puneet and Prithvi. PP. Please. Come, Prithvi. So there are two guests. We'll take a quick feedback from you. How did you find the meeting?
By the way, thank you everyone once again. I felt good meeting the members I know and meeting the new members who are all excited. Then especially thank you for pulling me to the stage and speaking on here. And this is the proudest moment of the day for me. Then because of the AI topic, I got to know one idea, that is especially from the Prithvi. We can do journaling with an AI. Thank you for that. Overall, it was good. I enjoyed today's meeting. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Prithvi.
Yeah, hello. So I think just to start with, I think my exposure to Toastmaster was this very popular video. I don't know if people have seen on YouTube where a person is with a cigarette is sort of convincing the audience. I think this is
Mohammed Kaitani.
Yeah, correct. I think that's the big exposure. I didn't know what Toastmaster. I didn't know that sort of word formation existed. So this is a very new and interesting experience that I had, just seeing it actually happen live. So yeah, I think it is very new, and I really enjoyed my time here, and I really like that it's all supportive. People are really trying to encourage each other, and yeah, it's a very good environment to really put yourself forward and try to speak what's possible. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prithvi. Okay, so that's Prithvi, our guest, and yeah, please keep joining us as a guest. If you want to take membership, that's also fine. If you want to take things sometime and then take membership, that's even better. So it totally does not matter. What matters is that please do show up, please do participate as guest. This is the first day that we are doing a meeting here. I am expecting that in the next meeting, I would see all the chairs filled up. The next two meetings, definitely I know, because we have got the contests coming up. So a lot of voting judges, contest officials, and this and that. So we'll have, but in the regular meetings also, I hope to see a full audience, because nothing energizes a speaker more than an audience in front of them, and nothing depresses us more than empty chairs, right? So I think that is something that all of us need to keep in mind. And you have to just do one very simple thing. When you're coming, bring someone along with you, right? So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, right? If you would have all got one person along with you, it would have been 14. As simple as that, right? So just do that. I mean, get your best friend, get your best enemy. You want to show off to someone, your crush, your neighbor's wife. Bring them here and say, see how well I Chaitra laughed the loudest on that one. Yeah. So that's how you kind of score a point. Okay, with this, I want to now move on to announcing the results for today's meeting. And so we have got the votes that's come in. I'm going to close the poll now. And now I'm going to announce the result. So for the best oxide role taker, we have a tie. Priyanka, are you still there in the meeting? Priyanka Mehan?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So, yeah. Hi, Priyanka. So it's a tie between Toastmaster Priyanka Mehan, our listener for today. Please spotlight Priyanka, and Toastmaster Puneet Surana, our language evaluator. Puneet, please take the stage. Now, here's what's very interesting, and what I really like is that we have got. Hi, Puneet. Yeah. So Puneet and Priyanka, they are the best oxide role takers for today. But Sunil, you also got a pretty good number of votes, which is very good to see, because I always feel that the timer role does not get appreciated, but we can never have a meeting without a timer. We can have a meeting without a listener. We can have a meeting without a language evaluator. We can have a meeting even without speakers also, but we cannot have a meeting without a timer, right? So thank you so much, Sunil, for taking up the role of the timer, and congratulations, Puneet, and congratulations, Priyanka, for being the best outside role taker.
Thank you.
Moving on, the best evaluator for today is it's a tie. Yeah, it's a tie. It's a tie between yours truly and my mentee. I'm very proud mentor of my mentee, Toastmaster Ritu George. Ritu is coming back to our club as a member after a long time. She was the president of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. She was the sergeant at arms of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, and now she's back as she's right now the VP membership of our club. So Ritu, thank you, great job, and congratulations on being the best evaluator.
To you too.
Okay, moving on to the best role taker for today. This one, I think it's kind of was obvious, you know. The expertise shown off by the G, it was pretty evident that the G did a damn good job. So congratulations, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Pathak, as the best role taker for today, as the general evaluator. Thank you. And finally, the best table topic speaker. This one was like an overwhelming majority of votes went for this particular speaker. A runaway winner. There is no one even nearby. Any guesses? Yeah, the lazy person. And I don't know if it's because she is lazy that we voted for her or because she's a lawyer. But anyways, you got all the votes almost. You want us to go there and congratulate you? No, it's okay. So that's Chaitra Lakshmi Narayan, our Sergeant at Arms, and our best table topic speaker for today. Thank you, Chaitra. Congratulations. With this, I adjourn this meeting number 264 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. See you next week here for the contest of the evaluation speech contest, and on Tuesday for the club meeting of the Gabbys Online Advanced Toastmasters Club. Thank you. Back to you. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.